F. Gasser Trophy Run. And Dave Koppel's Flintstone Flyer is the easy victor. In the C gas class, it's Larry Teeter, last year's class winner, against Porky Zartman. Zartman's car is this year's winner. Ira Walden of Nashville, Tennessee, pushes his AA altered down the strip while his opponent broke down at the starting line. The crowd cheers him on. In order to stay in competition, the driver must get his car across the finish line. And he makes it. Man, what a drag. Monday, finals day. First, it's class against class in the little eliminator category. The Flintstone Flyer versus Old Reliable, with unequal classes running. The handicap system goes into effect. This gives the little guy with a good car a fighting chance in the final elimination. The F Gasser takes off, and then the A factory experimental job. But Dave Koppel can't hold his lead, and Dave Strickler comes on to win the heat. Next up, Jim Wangers versus Jim Johnson. The B factory experimental takes the modified sports car, and the stage is set for the final elimination. Only a small handicap this time, but Wangers jumps the gun, and Dave Strickler wins the little eliminator trophy with an elapsed time of 12.1 seconds. Now, the junior eliminator finalists move up. It's Jones, the veteran, against the Weiler Ryder B Street Roadster for the junior eliminator title. Scott Ryder wins the trophy with a speed of 118.11 miles an hour and an elapsed time of 11.75 seconds. George Montgomery leads off the middle eliminator finals with a win over Ralph Dees. In another run, Peter Schattinger, in the near lane, last year's little eliminator, loses to Hugh Tucker. And here's the middle eliminator final. George Montgomery versus Gene Allitzer, who previously drew a bye because he was odd man in the 9-man field. Both cars are A Gassers with Montgomery supercharged. George Montgomery, who retired at 27 after winning the little eliminator title 2 years in a row, comes back at 30 to take the middle eliminator trophy. Into the competition eliminator semifinals. Jim Neely outruns the world's points champion Charlie Smith in lane number 2. Next up, the Yount brothers take on Harrison Jacob, Bo Weevil. John Yount beats the Weevil and goes into the finals against Jim Neely. Yount in a B dragster versus Neely in a competition coupe. Yount in the near lane is never headed as he wins the competition eliminator title with a speed of 151 flat and time of 9.51 seconds. And now for the big boys, the rails. It's Gordon Collette versus Connie Kalita, co-holders of the national speed record. They blast off, and Kalita, despite the fact that he dropped his oil plug, wins the heat as Collette is disqualified for jumping the light. The question is, will he be ready to run in the semifinals? Action stops while the track is clean. Next, Bob Vodnick, an unknown driver from Chicago, meets Tony Nancy. In a close-fought battle, Vodnick wins it to go into the semifinal against Kalita. And here it is. Bob Vodnick, a 19-year-old part-time carpenter, versus the 25-year-old veteran, Kalita. Vodnick, off like a flash, gives it everything he's got, and takes it. Here's the upset of the year in the making. hero yet. He's got to beat Big Daddy, Don Garlitz. Knowing that Bodnick had been posting better elapsed time, Garlitz gambles and jumps the start. He's disqualified with an 8.67 elapsed time, while Bodnick is declared Mr. Eliminator. Bodnick covered the 440 yards in 8.62 seconds, hitting a speed of 174.75 miles an hour. Pretty good for a 19-year-old kid in his first year of racing. And now, it's stock eliminator time. The drivers wait anxiously, nervously for the final eliminations. Jim Thornton, an automotive engineer, looks under the hood again. Everything's got to be just right. Al Ekstrand, a lawyer from Grosse Pointe Woods, checks with his chief mechanic. He's satisfied. Herman Moser, in a Ram Charger Dodge, tackles Dave Strickler's car that's already won one title. But Strickler doesn't have a chance this time against the engineer from Detroit. The Dodge beats the Chevy, and Moser goes into the all-Dodge stock final against Al Ekstrand. This should be a hot one. And it is. It's neck and neck. But at the halfway point, Moser pulls ahead to win the stock eliminator title with a time of 12.22 seconds and a speed of 116.73 miles an hour. Dodge is the top stock car at the National. The 1963 National. Exciting right down to the last run. Upsets, popular winners, and the accent on youth. But why do they come? Why do more than 75,000 people come to Indianapolis Raceway Park to see the Nationals? And why have hundreds of thousands of people all over the country made drag racing the fastest growing sport in America? Why? Because this is the age of the automobile, and drag racing is a way of testing everything a car can do in 440 yards. Hearst Performance Products Incorporated is proud to be a part of this growth, and not only provides a service to the youth of the nation in their participation, but also serves as the manufacturer of the famous Hearst Synchro Lock and Competition Plus 4 speed shifters.